So welcome back to another My League Rebuild here on NBA 2K21. In today's video, we're going to be doing another challenge here. Today, we're going to be doing a rebuild where the CPU is going to be drafting my team. We're going to be doing our first fantasy draft rebuild here in NBA 2K21. I actually really like these a lot. So you guys know me, I love doing fantasy draft rebuilds just because it kind of switches everything up. Obviously, like, it's not just the same thing over and over, and every time you do a fantasy draft, obviously, it's pretty much never going to be exactly the same. So, we're going to do this today. The CPU is going to draft my entire team. The team really doesn't matter. I'm just going to close my eyes and randomly select 1, 3, 2, and 1. Of course, we end up with my Celtics. But we're going to go ahead and do this today. So as you will see, we're just going to hop right into this right here. And I don't even know what pick we're going to have. But I'm just going to sim the whole draft. It really doesn't matter. And then I will see you guys with our team. So right off the bat, it's a pretty interesting team. I'm not sure exactly what pick we had, but I'm assuming Bradley Beal was our first pick. We ended up with DeMar DeRozan as well, Steven Adams, Boogie Cousins, Ricky Rubio, Jeff Green. It's DeAndre Hunter's here. That's not bad. I mean, it's an interesting squad. We got the GOAT here and Alex Caruso. I hate Grayson Allen so much. But yeah, we're just going to be doing 3 years of this. Basically, it really doesn't matter what I was just going to say. I totally forgot what I was just going to say. What I'm trying to say is basically it's a 3-year rebuild. We're just going to be doing this normal. There's really no other stimulations besides the CPU is going to be drafting this team for me. So, with that being said, I have to update this fucking game, and I'll be back with my first trade. So a pretty easy trade right off the bat. I put up DeMarcus Cousins and Ricky Rubio, and the Bulls want to give me D'Angelo Russell on a first-round pick. I'm doing that pretty much 10 times out of 10. So, oh my god, I hate this shit. Yes, I want to make this trade. All right, D'Lo, welcome to the team. He's going to be our new starting point guard. So him and Bradley Beal are going to be our backcourt. It's a pretty interesting backcourt. Might not be the best backcourt defensively, but they're obviously both really explosive and really good playmakers, really good scorers. DeMar's here, and it's unfortunate that DeMar does regress so much. I'm considering trading him just because I don't know if I'd re-sign him after this year. If I do re-sign him, it'd be a sign-in trade format. But then again, he's just going to be a lower overall, so why would I just do that? So I might move him now for a power forward because I honestly wouldn't mind giving DeAndre Hunter some starting minutes in year number 1. So let me be back with that trade. So I really couldn't find the right trade for a power forward, so we're just going to do this trade. So I know I said I wanted DeAndre Hunter to start. Unfortunately, that's not going to be happening here in year number 1. Jaylen Brown's going to slide up to that small forward spot. It's fine. It's the same thing for him, basically. So this is our new big 3 right now. Steven Adams is here. Jeff Green. I mean, I don't really want Jeff Green starting, but if it has to happen, it has to happen. I mean, the rest of this team is kind of all set. Or Al-Farouq Aminu, they want to start. I think I'd prefer Jeff Green. I do want to work on the bench a little bit. I think DeAndre Hunter definitely needs to get a lot of minutes on this team. And we also don't have a backup center now. All right, I don't need 2 backup power forwards here. So I think maybe Ivan Rabb and Ian Mahinmi are going to get me a different backup center. We will see on that one. So let me do that, because who's my backup center right now? I think, yeah, it's Ian Mahinmi. So we're going to move these 2, hopefully get a new backup center. I can't imagine it's going to be anybody unbelievable. Ooh, they want to give me Melo? No, thanks. Let's go ahead and just take, oh, come on. Not a single center. All right, how about if I do Rav and Corey Joseph? Am I going to get a little bit of better offers here? Oh, come on, man. I just need a center. It doesn't have to be, oh my god. All right, I'll be back. So I couldn't find a trade. I'm honestly just going to let Ian Mahinmi be my backup center. It's not that big of a deal. But here for year number 1, this is how the starting 5 will look. D'Angelo Russell, Bradley Beal, Jaylen Brown, Jeff Green, so I'm still a little shaky on, but I'm just going to let it ride for year number 1. At the end of the day, I don't think this team's probably winning anything, so it's fine. Then Steven Adams is our starting center. Definitely going to have to make sure I re-sign him this offseason. DeAndre Hunter's going to be our 6th man here. Al-Farouq Aminu, Shabazz Napier, and then Ian Mahinmi. That is the starting 5. It's interesting, and I'll see you guys at the end of year number 1. Year number 1 comes to a close here, and, you know, something you don't really see a lot. Kyrie Irving, MVP, ended up getting drafted by Philadelphia. 26, 3.5, and 6. Not a bad year for him. 59 and 23 on the year for us. I will definitely take that. Lou Williams is your 6th man of the year here. Dude, they put the, like, look at the logo. And it's just, they just put the logo over. And just, just a classic example of just, like, it's such a small thing to fix. Just, why? I just don't get it. Giannis is your defensive player of the year. Jalen Brunson, most improved, and Brett Brown is your Kia coach of the year. So, we are here in the Eastern Conference, as I mentioned, and we are at the 2 seed. Also, I forgot to ask at the beginning of the video, if you guys have any other challenge ideas, I know you guys love the challenges. This isn't really a challenge. I'm going to call it a challenge, but not a huge challenge. Let me know down below in the comment section if you guys could upvote the ones you want to see. That would help me out tremendously, just so I know you guys want to see those, obviously. So, standings right here. We're 1 game behind the Philadelphia 76ers. We would have been the 1 seed if we were over there in the West. We take a look at player stats right now. Bradley Beal almost 30 points a game. Popped off. D'Lo, Jaylen Brown, Corey Joseph. So, this always happens. Grayson Allen didn't play a minute and somehow averaged 11 points. Can somebody explain to me why that happens? Because he's not in my rotation. That's a fact. 4th in scoring. Defensively, we were the 2nd best team as well, and we had the 2nd best differential, only behind Dallas. All right. Brooklyn here in round number 1. John Wall, Andre Iguodala, Rodney Hood, John Collins, and Kristaps Porzingis with Tyler Hero coming off the bench. They're starting Iggy over Hero. Interesting move there. Interesting move there. All right, we are currently up 2-0 here on Brooklyn, 3-0, and I think we do have a really nice young, like, our big three is, like, really nice, and they're not all young, but there's a pretty good core right there. Actually, they're all decently young. Bradley Beal would probably be the oldest. So we're playing Detroit. I didn't even show you guys Detroit's team. Kyle Lowry, Paul George, Hayward, Al Horford, and Boban. It's a pretty good team right there. All right, we're down 2-1. We're making 2-2 right here. We're up 3-2, and okay, and we lose. Not ideal. Not ideal. But yeah, just going back to that, if you guys have any other video ideas at all, feel free to comment them down below, and then if you guys could upvote them, as I mentioned, that would be great. And if you guys are new around here, make sure to subscribe, and if you guys could leave a like on this video as well, that'd be awesome. Also, go toss me a follow on Twitter. The link's in the description. Charlotte Hornets go on to win the finals, and Mr. Off the Dome himself, Jamal Murray, is your finals MVP. All right. Year one, it did not happen. I really didn't foresee that team winning a championship. I think, as I mentioned, pretty young core, and we got to work on, development a little bit, and then maybe getting a starting power forward that's not Jeff Green. So let's work on that. Let's head up to the draft lottery. I don't know if we're going to have any picks in this year's lottery. We have oh my God, we have a Milwaukee pick. That might have been in a trade I made. And okay, maybe it was probably protected somehow because we don't have that pick. But Samuel Olsen's fine. Brad Stevens not going anywhere. Jamie Young, you're fired, and you're fired as well. So my boy Randy Martin here. Assistant coach, I'll go with Trent Peterson. Come on. And then assistant GM, I'll just go Owen Masters. Why not? All right, cool. If you guys ever want me to switch up who I sign in the staff department, you can let me know. I don't really think it's that big of a deal, but I will if you want me to. So we do have the 28th pick. It's our own, and then the 18th pick in the second round from the Brooklyn Nets. I think we have a couple moves to make here. I'll see you guys with the trade. So I'm going to see if Milwaukee will take this for the 4th overall pick. We could have had it at one point, but are they going to do that? And yes, they did. So we now have the 4th overall pick. I mean, it looked like we gave up a lot, but we gave up 3 pretty bad contracts. Our 2 picks we had in this year's draft, and then just 1 more future first. So it's not that bad, and to get the 4th overall pick out of it's pretty big. And I do have somebody in mind that I am looking to draft here. I haven't gotten him in a minute. He has gone number 1 overall before. I'm hoping he doesn't here. Son of a bitch, he went 3. All right, I got to find a trade for Obi Toppins. I think he's the perfect fit for this team, if we're being honest. So let me go over who drafted him. My bad. I didn't really see. It was Denver. All right. Let me go over to the Nuggets. Come on. And Obi Toppin. What do they want for him? You're not getting D'Angelo. Okay. We got to work on this. They're not getting D'Angelo Russell. I don't want Brook Lopez. How about you just take the 4th overall pick in the future first? Absolutely perfect. Exactly what I was looking for. So we do draft Obi Toppin, or not draft. We trade for him. He's going to be our new starting power forward. He's going to be a 76 overall for us, 21 years old. Player options. Grayson Allen come back just because I'm going to probably trade him for a pick. To this point in time, Grayson Allen. And this starting 5 is then complete, which is kind of nice. So Grayson Allen to the Clippers. And that's all said there. So qualifying offers, we have none. I know we do have to re-sign Steven Adams. Then I might look to trade him for a little bit of a better center. I think we can probably improve a little bit. So money is not our thing, obviously. Hopefully we have bird rights on Steven Adams. We do. He doesn't really want that much money. I'm actually going to give him a lot of money just because I think if I can match this up a little bit better with a bigger contract, I think that's probably the smart move. And then Caruso and Mahimi, unfortunately, are going to be able to go. So I'm going to renounce the rights on literally everybody here. I don't really foresee myself bringing any of these guys back. We do have that trade exception with DeMar DeRozan, which is kind of nice. But Steven Adams is now back in this team. I'm probably going to find a trade for him. So I'm going to try to do this here with Orlando, picking up Bam Adebayo for... Jesus, I can't speak today. For Steven Adams, they want... Okay, yes, not happening. I will just give you a couple first-round picks. That Memphis first-round pick actually is a decent amount of value, and I really don't feel like I need to draft anybody anymore. I'll give you one more first, and then I'm going to only do seconds, hopefully. I'd prefer not to give up much more. Damn. All right, I'll give up one more first, and they agree to that. All right, Bam Adebayo, welcome to the team. At this point in time, we do need to work on the bench a little bit, so we need a backup center, power forward, and point guard. So let's see what we got here. Center, power forward. I'll say Mason Plumlee. It's actually a pretty good backup center. And then I need a point guard as well, and then I need a power forward. So, boy. Ersan Ilyasova, it could be worse. He's a stretch 4. It definitely could be a lot worse. So, hopefully he wants to come here. Yes, he does. And then I'm probably just going to sign... I'll sign Quinn Cook, 28 years old. Cool. Welcome to the team, and hopefully he signs, and we're all set, and I'll see you guys at the start of year number 2. So this is how the lineup will look for the start of year number 2. D'Angelo Russell, Bradley Beal, Jaylen Brown, Obi Toppin, and then Bam Adebayo. So, obviously, 2 new additions in our front court. Both hopefully going to be pretty huge for us. The bench is actually not as good as I was hoping it was going to be. DeAndre Hunter's obviously getting better and better after, development kicks in. Mason Plumlee, Quinn Cook, and then Ersan Ilyasova is a 73 overall. I'm going to put up with him for this year, and then probably it's going to be the bench next year that I'm working on, hopefully to build this team up to a championship caliber team. But I still think we are one right now, and I'll see you guys at the end of year number 2. So Giannis wins the MVP award, and if you remember from last year, Kyrie won the MVP award, but he was also in Philadelphia. So if those two teamed up, this is going to be a tough one for us to make it to the finals. Nonetheless, we go 60-22 on the year. Anthony Edwards is your Rookie of the Year in New Orleans. Dennis Schroeder, 6th man in Toronto. Anthony Davis, Defensive Player of the Year, is in Dallas. Actually looks pretty good in Dallas jersey. Bam Adebayo, most improved for us, 14-13. 3 assists, 2 blocks. Gotta love the guy. Brett Brown, yeah. Kyrie's definitely still there. So, we're not a 1 seed. I'll check out this team. Yep. Oh, boy. And they have DeAndre Ayton and Mitchell Robinson. Bro, I don't see a way we can beat that team. That's crazy. That's crazy. 60 wins, damn. Bradley Beal, D'Angelo Russell, Jaylen Brown, Obi Toppin, Adebayo, Hunter. I mean, I really do like the makeup of this team right now. We definitely just need to work on the bench, hopefully, in this offseason. But then again, we do have, to worry about the goddamn 76ers at some point in time. Celtics, that's us. 107.5 points a game. Gave us the best differential as well. All right. Milwaukee here in round number 1. Corey Joseph, Jordan Poole, Jonathan Isaac, Al-Farouq Aminu, and Karl-Anthony Towns. That's a 4-game sweep, if I've ever seen one. I swear to God, if we lose this series somehow, this video's over. Like, we're up 3-0 right now and we sweep. All right, perfect. Moving on to round number 2. In the Eastern Conference semifinals, it's us and the Cleveland Cavaliers. Theo Maledon, Josh Richardson, Jimmy Butler, Julius Randle, Marquise Chris. It's just a solid squad, a little bit better than probably the other team, but I still think this is 4, maybe 5. But, yeah, we do that, and here comes Philadelphia. Brother. Dallas and Oklahoma City over there. We're 1-1 right now with Philadelphia. We're up 3-1 against... How? How does that happen? Now we're in the NBA Finals taking on Oklahoma City, and this is their 5 right here. I mean, that's a really good team. We should really beat this team right here. We're up 3-0, and wow. Wow, did not see that coming. Bradley Beal put up 38.5 points a game in the finals, and is your finals MVP. I really did not think we'd beat Philadelphia. I saw we could have beat Oklahoma City, but Philadelphia, that was definitely the big surprise right there. So, nonetheless, we do get a championship here. Good to see. So let's head up to the draft lottery right now. I don't know if we have any picks or not, and I don't think we do. I think we pretty much trade everything. So no, we do not. Oklahoma City ends up with the number 1 overall pick. Staff signing right now. Jonathan Taylor, and that's pretty much the only thing we need. Okay, I guess he doesn't want to come in here. Sam Olsen. Cool. Welcome to Boston. All right, let's head up to the draft right now. I don't think we even have any late round picks. I think I probably traded them all last year. We actually have the 21st overall pick from the Suns. Take a future first from the Bulls. That's perfectly fine by me. All right, so I think I'm going to probably leave the starting 5 the same. I don't really see a reason why I would change it. Maybe I could switch out my... Do I make it? No. Maybe I can get a new power forward instead of Obi Toppin, but I mean, this team won a championship. There's really no reason to change the starting 5. So we're going to be working on the bench a lot. Look at this free agency class. Holy hell. LeBron does not make it to this free agency very often. All right, so at this point in time, I literally need a back... I'll keep Mason Plumlee. He's fine. So I'm going to get a backup power forward and a backup point guard. Hopefully we get somebody decent. Power forwards here. Melly. I'll take Thad Young. It's actually not that bad. You guys know I saw... Oh, yeah, let's just read out so I send everybody here. You guys know I saw Pat Beverly, but... End of the day, I kind of get Pat Beverly a decent amount. So Thad Young's going to come in here and be our new backup 4, and then we're going to look for a new backup point guard as well. And then my options here, Patty Mills. I mean, who's the highest overall? I'm probably just going to do a sign and trade. I'll do a sign and trade with John Henson. I'll move him down to power 4, maybe that overall. Bump up a few, and then we can figure something out. So John Henson, welcome to the team. We're now going to go ahead and slide him down to power forward, where he's a 78 overall, and now I'm going to trade him. John Henson, and we'll do 2 first-round picks, because why not? Looking for a starting point, or excuse me, a backup point guard. Doesn't have to be anybody amazing. I saw Nico Mannion. I might end up taking that. Yeah, we'll take Nico Mannion, and I will see you guys at the start of the 3rd and final year. Year number 3 right here, the 3rd and final year. We're here at the start of it with this starting 5. D'Angelo Russell, Bradley Beal, Jaylen Brown, Obi Toppin, and Bam Adebayo. So the starting 5 didn't change in this year. That's okay. We won a championship. I don't really see a reason to change it. Bench looks like this. DeAndre Hunter, Nico Mannion, Thad Young, and Mason Plumlee. Did not foresee Mason Plumlee regressing 3 overalls. If there's any way I could possibly go ahead and maybe get a different trade here for Mason Plumlee, I'll throw up a first-round pick as well. Just looking for somebody who's maybe a little bit of a higher overall. He's only 32. I don't know why he regressed so much. Chris Boucher. Absolutely perfect. Kind of what I was looking for right there. So I'm going to go ahead and set this rotation, and I'll see you guys at the end of the 3rd and final year. So Giannis wins MVP once again here at the end of year number 3. Yeah, his stats kind of speak for themselves. We went 66-16 this year. I'm really happy with this team. Cade Cunningham is your Rookie of the Year. In Oklahoma City, Dennis Schroeder, 6-man once again. Giannis also wins Defensive Player of the Year. Nicholas Claxton, Most Improved in Miami. And Brad Stevens, Coach of the Year. All right, so we are ahead of Philadelphia. So I will definitely take that. Wow, it's only 53 games? Oh, they lost Kyrie. That explains a lot. Player stats on the year, led scoring by Beal, Russell, Brown, Toppin, Bam Adebayo. I mean, I really do like the makeup of this team. Rebounds went to Adebayo, and assists was D'Lo. He had double digits there. Points per game, points per game, it was us at 127. Points allowed was us as well, just under 108. And a 19-point differential. All right, Washington here, round number 1. De'Aaron Fox, Karis LeVert, Josh Green. I really cannot say that name, I'm sorry. And then Yusuf Nurkic with Miles. That's actually a really solid 8 seed right there. I feel like the 8 seeds tend to be really, really good, and like you wouldn't think they're 8 seeds. Feel like it happens a lot. Could be me, though. We do sweep them. Moving on to round number 2 here in the Eastern Conference semifinals against the Charlotte Hornets. We take a look at their starting 5. Jamal Murray, Nickeil Alexander-Walker, Jason Tatum, Jalen Smith, and Hassan Whiteside. All right. I like that team. I really do like that makeup of that team a lot, but unfortunately we're probably going to have to beat them here as we do sweep them. And us in Philadelphia once again. Michael Carter-Williams, Colin Sexton, Justice Winslow, Giannis, DeAndre Ayton. Obviously, it's still a really good team. They probably got a little bit worse, though, because they did lose Kyrie. But who knows? Maybe they'll beat us this year. We're up 3-2 right now, and we just lost. Really didn't foresee that one coming when, we beat them with Kyrie, and then they beat us when they don't have Kyrie. But really doesn't make much sense, and the Dallas Mavericks and Damian Lillard go on to win the finals. So if you guys enjoyed and leave a like, as I mentioned, that'd be absolutely awesome. If you guys are new, please make sure to subscribe. Let me know any other video ideas down below in the comments section. Challenges, normal team rebuilds. I'm going to be getting into all of it. Super excited about that. That about does it for me. Hope you guys have a great weekend. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys all in the next one.